It is 6:30 in the a.m. Just got to the gym. This is my pre-gym check-in. Um, yeah, it's a chilly. It's 14 below, so it's not freezing, but it was, uncomfortable getting in the cold water this morning, let me tell you, in the shower. And that was inside. I can't imagine what it'd be like outside. Whoop. I'm strongly debating doing that, though, I'll be honest. I want to try colder water, and I can't get it colder out of the taps than about 18 degrees. And the cold plunge tub in my basement, I can get to about 10 or 11, but I hadn't used it in a while. And I went and checked it last night, and the water's all slimy. So I got to put I got to put chlorine in that cold plunge tub. If I either that or drain it and clean it and then refill it. And that's a lot of water, 180 gallons or something. So I don't know. Anyway, just a quick touch point. I wanted to mention a lady that I follow on YouTube, Terry Cole. She's got a podcast called The Terry Cole Show, man, and she just had an episode or a 18-minute clip that come out talking about perfectionism as a way of protecting yourself from criticism and wounded inner child. And man, did that ever ding with me. I was like, whoa. That landed. One of my biggest things in life, man, was not pursuing anything because I was afraid of failure, I thought, but it might have been criticism. The only things that I've ever really pursued were things that I could do in private, software development and engineering. I could take millions of attempts at implementing things and no one would ever know. So it was something I could kind of do in isolation and likewise for, and all of my hobbies that didn't require external validation, I guess, right? And, weight training was something that was difficult for me because it was a visible thing. Like people in the gym would see you try and fail. And I don't know how I overcame that. I mean, part of it is I joined the gym in 2008 or 2009. And I had already been working out in my basement at my parents' house. So, I had built a little bit of muscle, I guess, but that was a struggle of mine. I didn't want to go to the gym for years because I was underdeveloped and I didn't want to be criticized. So there's multiple case examples of that in my life. And her podcast really kind of spoke to me. So I'm going to give that a listen here while I'm at the gym and just see what else I can kind of pull from it, because I'd really like to get over that fear of, I don't know, external validation or criticism. Because I don't mind criticism. That's the thing. Like, even cruel, there's data in all information. You just have to learn how to, cancel out the noise and sift through the weeds, so to speak. And I find great value in that. And I pursue it intentionally. And yet I still find myself resonating with this because of that fear. So clearly I got work to do, guys. Anyways, this is 3 minutes. Good enough for a post pre-chim check-in. I got to start shortening these these clips. They're too long. I want under 5 minutes every day, twice a day. So if you're watching, I see you, feel you, I appreciate you. You got beautiful eyes and ears, and I love you to pieces if you're paying attention. So I hope you have a fantastic day. And if you win the lottery, don't forget about me. And always remember, you got a plate at my dinner table. I don't care who you are. And that's a metaphorical statement because I don't really cook, so I couldn't have you over for dinner. But we'll talk later.